What's up, creatives? My name is Maverick, creative director of Authentic Productions and creative director of Artistry on the Rise. I flew out to North Carolina for college break to get away from the noisy city and spend time with family. Today, I have an amazing entrepreneur who has her own business. She is an amazing go-getter and she is a hustler. She puts her baking skills to the test and she has skyrocketed when she launched her business. Let me introduce you to my cousin, Lexy, whose name everyone knows, Lexy's Bussin Bacon. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this Artistry on the Rise. What's up, Lexy? How are you, my love? It's been a while. It's been a minute. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me in your home in North Carolina.
Of course.
How you been?
I'm good. You know, getting ready for the big Valentine's Day season.
Ooh. Okay. Tell me about that.
That's gonna be busy. So this year I'm planning on having some breakable hearts with my cookies inside.
Okay.
You know, a little twist on my usual.
Oh, what kind of twist?
You know, a little Valentine's Day twist.
Ooh.
A little surprise.
Y'all better buy y'all Valentines. Hello. Period. So we seen each other over the summer of around June, July, which was fab. I loved how we was out there in North Carolina it was my first time there, and then we loved it. And then we saw each other years ago in like 2015, 2016, whatever.
Yes.
And it's been so many years since I saw you.
Like 10 years.
Like 10 years. Like what? Like what's going on? But now I heard you got this baking business going on, and I was just like, I have to interview you. And you're my first Artistry on the Rise person.
The honor.
Yes, period.
What an honor.
So my first question for you is, can you tell us how Lexy's Bussin Baking got started?
Yes, so Lexy's Bussin Baking got started when my dad had got her on the job.
Okay.
And, you know, we were struggling, and I wanted to help out. You know, I saw how my parents were struggling. I was still in high school at the time, I think sophomore in high school. No, I was a freshman in high school. And then in the middle of my freshman year, I decided, I was like 15.
Okay.
Yeah. In the middle of my freshman year, I was sitting in science class, and then I had a group of friends. So one day, you know, we were doing a project together, group project, and one of them came across like some cookies.
Okay.
They were just like looking up cookies, I guess, for the project that we were doing.
Like experimental.
Right. And so I was like, oh, I make those. Like, I don't know what caused me to like be like that, but I was just like, oh, I can make those, you know? And I said it out loud, and the guy was like, really? If you bring me 5 tomorrow, I'll buy them from you.
Ooh.
And that right there kind of changed everything.
Manifestation.
You know? So I was like, man, like, I'm making money? What?
Yes, period. Like, we love a good hustle. Like, we love a good entrepreneurs. You know? Like,
and as little, I always saw my mom and dad always, you know, they work and then they'll do their side hustles too because, you know, it was always...
Because we all got to survive out here, my love. You know what I'm saying? Period.
So I always saw that around me, you know? So yeah, I came the next day and I brought him the cookies and he went, you should turn this into a business. And I went, really? You think people will buy it? The kid sitting next to us in the other table was like, where'd you get those from? And I'm like, I make them. And he's like, how much are they? It started right there. Hello. It started in the science classroom.
Science class, experimental, like I said.
Right. It started in the science classroom. Then it went up. One day I was so scared. Okay. But I took one of my lunch breaks in the courtyard.
And it's okay to be scared. Because you're in the unknown journey of your creativeness.
This was like in the very beginning.
Oh, wow.
It was so scary. But I was in the courtyard and I took my lunch break and I came with a big bag of cookies, like different flavors. Chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, snickerdoodle. Like those were my first 3 that I really started with. So I did a dozen of each. And I was like, I'm going to go and I'm just going to walk around and ask people if they want to buy cookies.
Okay. Now that's what's up. I like that.
And I was so scared because I was so quiet. Okay. I fresh out of COVID. Like, I was scared.
Because y'all know COVID, people were isolated. People were in their homes. Y'all, we was on TikTok, like scrolling, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know, we got to find a creative outlet for ourselves. So
yeah. It became a hobby over COVID, you know, learning to bake and all that. But I stepped out of my comfort zone.
Right.
And speaking
It's always that comfort zone when you're isolated, whatever you're thinking, like, yo, like, I want to do something big. I want to do something on my own. You know what I'm saying? And you did Lexy's Bussin Bacon.
Right.
Like, period.
So the name, though, came when my brother came to stay with us for a little bit.
Okay.
And I was telling him, what was happening in school and everything.
Right.
And I'm like, it's really picking up, like I gotta have a name for this, but I don't know what the name should be. Like I was selling without a name yet.
Right.
And he was like, imagine, Lexy's Bussin baking. And that was like when Bussin was like the word,
Yeah.
I mean, it still is, but like it was like big at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I like that. It got a nice ring to it.
Okay.
So I did it. I introduced everybody to it at school, and they were like, Lexy's Bussin baking. This is Bussin. So like,
it's
they were eating it up.
like yes,
They
period.
were eating it up. So I was like, this is it.
Period.
That's
so I just feel like that just goes into my second question of what inspired you to bake, and was it something you grew up around or just discovered? Because the guy came up to you and was like, oh, you should do this and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like where you grew up around. Like, did you grow up around like creatives or like people that like were part of like that creative field?
Yeah. My parents. So my dad, he went to school for culinary arts. So he was always cooking in the house.
He said whisk.
Right. He was chefing it up.
Okay.
He worked in a couple restaurants. So that was always like an influence. And my mom too, she was always in the kitchen doing both, baking and cooking.
Okay, like cooking mama.
Yeah. We had moved from, so I'm originally born and raised in Florida. Then we had moved to New York to be with my dad's side of the family. And when we were over there, it was, money was tight, but birthdays were still rolling around.
Right.
We moved there around the holidays. We got 3 birthdays during the holidays. Mine is one of them.
Like back to back.
Back to back. It was a wild time. Like that plus the holidays.
Yes.
Crazy.
No, I feel you.
So she was like, I can't really afford to go and buy a cake at the bakery, but I'll make her one. But she wanted it to be like something that I wanted. So I loved Monster High at the time. Okay, and I have this photo actually posted on my Instagram because it's like a classic, So I asked for Monster High birthday cake, and she made it with the box cake and some fondant.
Wow.
And she did that, I think, with like $5 at the time.
Right.
It was cheaper back then, but...
No, I feel you, girl. Period.
But she did that, and so like watching her do that and like create something like that just was inspiring.
Okay.
And so I really liked baking from then on.
Period. So, what's your creative process like when you're coming up with new recipes and designs?
My creative process, I think my environment has a big factor. I go out, I eat different things, I try new foods, different flavors. Supporting other local bakers is another good one. Seeing what they have like really inspires me, you know? And then another baker comes around and they try it for me, and then it could inspire them. But
like with like cookies and like cakes and stuff like that,
right?
Or like everything else.
With everything. I was just had a crazy idea the other day. When we had those onigiris, the sushi things, I was like, seaweed is kind of salty.
Right.
But I can like imagine the flavor weirdly with chocolate.
With seaweed chocolate? Seaweed chocolate?
Seaweed with chocolate.
Seaweed with
like
chocolate.
Like a little bit on chocolate.
Okay.
Weird, but I feel like it would work. Okay. You gotta have a palate for it.
Do y'all think it would work though? Let me know in the comments though. Like
weird, but I think it would work.
Right. So, do you see baking as an art form? If so, how do you express yourself through it?
It definitely is an art form. There's a lot of different ways I can express myself through it. I think my main way of how I express like how I feel through it is when I'm actually serving it to someone. Okay. Because I'm like I like when I serve things to somebody, it's like I'm caring for them, Right. And if I'm going out and I'm making this thing to sell, or to give away, I'm doing it out of love. I'm making it out of love.
Of course.
I'm selling it out of love. So really just seeing the customer's reaction and how they feel when they get my product, like makes me, like, it's the drive of how I keep.
And it's always the drive. You gotta keep going. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta hustle out here, because if you're not doing it for yourself, then who is?
Right.
But yeah, period. I like that. So, do you feel like baking is your love language? If so, what kind of desserts represent your personality?
Baking is definitely one of them. My favorite desserts, well, no, not my favorite desserts. A dessert that would represent my personality. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna say 2, because they're they could be kind of similar.
Okay.
a donut.
A donut, period.
Or like a cupcake. You know?
Okay.
Because you can make them fun. You can put surprises in the
dough
middle
cake.
of them.
A dough cake.
Right.
Right.
A donut cupcake.
A donut cupcake. Like,
But like you can like do whatever with them. You can make them look fancy. You can.
Right.
And I feel like my personality is very versatile. Like
Mm-hmm.
it just depends how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And it depends on your environment too.
Right. I'm very like spontaneous too with a lot of things. Not all things, but most things.
Right.
So I feel like, you know, you can do that with either of those desserts.
Okay.
You know.
Period. That's what's up. I like that.
Thank
yes. If your desserts could talk, what do you think they would say about you?
If they could talk, they'd be like, girl, you made me so good. No,
yeah, like, ooh, like, period.
they'd be like, oh, you made me so delicious. Look at me. You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm that dessert.
Oh,
I feel like
I'm that dessert. If y'all are that dessert, y'all are that dessert. Okay, period. If you're that girl, you're that girl. Okay,
Yeah.
period. So, when you're creating something new, do you start with a flavor idea, visual, or vibe?
I feel like it's always first a flavor idea.
Okay.
You know? Because like I said, I tried different things. And then I try them and I'm like, this would go good with this.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it would go good with this, but it could go good with this, you know? So I think it's always the flavor first for me.
Okay.
And then after you try it, it becomes a vibe.
Okay. Oh, okay, you mix that together. Okay. Yeah. Y'all see what she did there?
Yeah.
That's why she's a creative artist. Get into her, y'all. Period. What like the flavor idea? Like what flavors do you like?
So I'm more of a vanilla person.
A vanilla.
Yeah. I mean, I crave chocolate sometimes, but I'm not big on it.
Like vanilla's very like smooth sailing.
Yeah.
You know.
But like I can mix it up.
Okay.
I can, you know, when I say vanilla, I mean like vanilla bean, like the bougie stuff, you know?
Period. Like yeah. Period.
Yeah, the quality stuff.
Right.
So very vanilla. Vanilla with a certain fruit, maybe.
Okay. Like
or,
what kind of fruit? Like a blueberry. I feel like a blueberry.
Yeah.
Like
I love
berry.
blueberry
Yes.
desserts. My
Period.
favorite. Like with a blueberry or strawberry or even a banana.
Oh, a period. We got that.
You know?
So, what artists, chefs, or even musicians inspire your creativity when you're in the kitchen?
Oof. So I don't do anything related to this pastry chef.
Okay.
But he is so inspiring to see what flavors he does come up with.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Chef Amare.
Chef Amare. Oh, I know him.
I know he's a chocolatier.
Okay.
But he also does candy work.
What channel is he on?
I see him do a lot of like reels,
Okay.
like videos online. But he does have a show on Netflix.
Okay.
It's called The School of Chocolate.
The School of Chocolate.
It's really good.
Y'all heard that here? The School of Chocolate. Chef who?
Chef Amare.
Chef Amare. Okay.
And there's one more pastry chef as well. His name is Cedric Colette. Have you seen like the hyper realistic pastries that they look like the fruit?
Oh yes.
He does those.
Mhm.
So seeing like how he layers it and adds different flavors is really interesting, and I find that like satisfying.
I love that.
Yeah.
So let's talk behind the hustle. So have you ever had a bake that completely flopped but still found a lesson in it?
I did.
Okay.
So I fixed it,
Okay.
but my pumpkin toffee snickerdoodle cookie.
That sound mad good. No shade, that sound mad good. Like what?
I roll it out every October.
Okay.
It's a limited, time like flavor for each month. But that cookie, there was a couple things that went wrong with it. One was the dough itself because it has more moisture from the pumpkin.
Right.
Because I puree it, So adding that in it means, that my ratios have to like shift a little bit,
Right.
But it was a learning process because I didn't know that when I begun, that there had to be more flour or more or less sugar, like what it had to be. So, or maybe I tried different things. I tried taking out an egg, adding an extra egg, and some of them would come out flat.
Okay.
One time I had to throw away like 40
eggs.
40 cookies.
40 cookies.
Yes. Of the colossals now.
Girl.
That's like 4 cookies in one.
Right. That part. Hello.
And it was it was crazy. Like, it wasn't edible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't. No, you couldn't eat it. Like, I thought about crumbling it, adding it to some cake or some. It was not edible.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned that with patience,
Mm-hmm.
you know, eventually I would get it.
And it always comes with patience. Patience with yourself, patience in the environment that you're in, and patience with your baking stuff too.
Yes.
You know, because if you're rushing in the kitchen, you don't know what's the next steps for yourself. Because you're sweating,
right.
you're all over the place, whatever. You know, it's always about patience.
You can't think clear,
mm-hmm.
right?
And within this journey, you gotta have patience with yourself, and you gotta have patience with people in the kitchen as well.
Yeah.
You know,
so having patience is definitely a big thing,
mm-hmm.
and especially in the kitchen when I'm developing a new recipe.
Period.
Yeah.
So, what's one thing people don't realize about how much work goes into making perfect but delicious desserts?
One thing people wouldn't realize, I think maybe they wouldn't realize the time. That it takes into not just making it,
right.
but prepping for all of it,
right.
you know? Whether it's prepping to sell it online
mm-hmm.
or prepping to sell it in person, you still got to take time out to design.
Because I've been seeing your reels and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, she out here, like, selling these
right.
cookies, cakes, and stuff like that, you know? And when I'm looking at them, they're like, yo, like, this looks fabulous.
Right. And, like, a 2-hour event, like, if it was in person, a 2-hour event can easily be a 4-hour event
right.
because you need an hour to set up,
right.
an hour to break down,
mm-hmm.
you know? So it takes a lot of time, and
mm-hmm.
you're really tired at the end of the day, but it's worth it.
No, I feel you. Everything is worth it when you try to make that into your creative outlet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and if it's like online, like designing the website, you know,
right.
taking money and time to do that, and then trying to get people onto it, you know, so that they can place their orders,
mm-hmm.
you know? That all takes time, beside from actually making the product.
Right.
So it's a lot, but.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, how do you balance between baking, having fun, and spending quality time with family?
Oh boy, I'm not gonna lie, I still struggle with it.
Okay.
I still struggle.
That's okay.
Yeah. But I do realize when it's like, okay, I've been doing this for too long. I feel like I haven't seen my family.
Right.
You know? Like, I need to spend time with my family. So I'll take a break
mm-hmm.
and I'll spend, you know, a couple hours with them, or I'll take a day or two to spend with them and
right.
then, you know, get back in the zone. But I noticed that if I take a break for too long, then it's like I'm tired and I'm
you're like,
oh no, I was on a little vacation and now gotta get back to work.
No, fair. Period.
But yeah.
So, what does hard work look like when no one's watching?
Hard work when no one's watching. That's a good question. I feel. Dang, I really have to think on that one.
Because that hard work comes from in here to the outside, where people notice your cookies and stuff like that, and like your baked goods,
mm-hmm.
and like I feel like the hard work shows right there in those cases that you have outside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, and in the kitchen as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like when you take it out of the oven, it's like, oh snap, this looks really good. But now this is a taste test, and when you taste it, it's like, okay, this is really really good.
I feel like you just said it right there.
Yeah, it's like, come on,
yeah.
Like hello, like you feel me?
You said it perfect for me right there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of work
mm-hmm.
that really goes into it. That, you know, trying to juggle everything
mm-hmm.
all at once, you can't. You know, you have to take time for each thing. So, because you can't rush it, like you said. You know.
No, I feel you. Period. So, how do you evolve your craft? Is it inspiration from trends, experimentation, or just instincts?
A little mix of everything.
Okay.
I think social media has a powerful influence on my ideas.
Right.
But at the end, I do like to add my own little twist to some things.
Right.
Yeah. A little mix of everything, yeah.
Okay. So, what does success mean to you beyond followers?
What does success mean?
To you beyond followers.
Success to me is being comfortable, living comfortable. You know, not just me, my whole family.
Right.
You know, I want to build something more than just a bakery.
Okay.
I want to build a community. You know, I want to build my family. You know, my future family. It's more than just baking.
Okay, period. That's what's up. I love that. So what is one quote or routine you live by when things get hard?
Everything is possible.
Everything's possible
with God.
With God, you all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pretty good.
I believe it's 1926 or something like that.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but
Okay.
that verse, I love it.
Period. What advice would you give to anyone trying to turn their passion into business?
What advice would I give to anyone? Patience. You know?
It's all about patience.
With patience and with God.
I love what
you know,
God.
don't lose sight of how you started.
Right.
You know? I feel like when you are gaining success, you can easily lose sight of how you began, you know, where you came from. But you can always be easily humbled, you know?
Right.
So don't lose sight of that, you know? Always try and keep God in the center.
Alone.
Because with Him is where you're going to get that success.
And don't let people shut you down.
Right.
Because they might get jealous. They might want to jump into the collaboration. Like, no, stay right there.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
I mean, yeah. Not all money is good money.
Okay.
That's something I have heard, and it has stuck with me for a while too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like that. So now we're going into the gaming segment, and I love to play games with.
Okay.
And you're my first guest to play a game with. You know what I'm saying? So, for the gaming segment is who would you bake with, Glenda or Elphaba?
Oh.
Or it could be anyone in the movie cast. You know.
Okay. I think I would bake with I wouldn't bake with Elphaba. Although I love Elphaba, but I feel like she's gonna make something float.
She'll be like, levitate.
And I feel like Glinda might sabotage something.
Oh no.
The second movie got me second guessing.
Second guessing, girl. How you doing?
Like she became nice at the end or whatever, but like
right.
I don't know. So I feel maybe I don't know.
I mean, it's okay if you don't know, but
Fierro.
Yeah.
Fierro. I think Fierro. I feel like I could trust him, you know? Like, pass me the flower.
Pass me the flower, but he's a scarecrow. So if
Right.
he passes the flower, he'll be like, you know?
Right.
He gonna drop the flower.
But scarecrows live on the farm.
Oh, you right.
Right?
Oh, right.
So, like, they protect the crops or whatever.
Yes, he'll protect you.
Right.
I'm so jealous. Like, period. So, you're at a bake-off, and you have 45 seconds to add a final piece to a pastry. Who are you choosing? Princess Fiona or Rapunzel?
Rapunzel.
Oh, period.
Love both.
Both?
Love both.
Love both.
But Rapunzel.
Why?
She make the pie.
She makes the pie.
She make the pie or play the cookies in the movie. And the things look bomb.
Oh, period, yes.
I think she baked both, actually. I can't remember.
Does she, though? When she's
She
inside the
bakes.
castle, or like...
When she was in the tower.
Oh, yeah, because she was bored.
Right.
She was bored.
She picked up baking,
and
crochet.
her mother was trapped with her.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, if you don't go to the castle, because you live over there.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? Like,
Definitely Rapunzel, though, because she has baking experience.
she picked up them cooking skills.
Right. And Fiona, Bendita,
see.
she was stuck in a castle.
Right. But Shrek saved her, you know.
Yeah, Shrek saved her.
But before that, she was with her mom and dad.
She has to still learn.
She has to learn.
Right.
Period.
And if I have 45 seconds to spare, my girl Rapunzel has experience.
Hello. She got that pan on her hand, though.
Right.
Like, bam!
Right.
Like, you know?
She's ready.
She don't play about that pan.
She's ready.
Though.
Yeah.
Period.
Definitely Rapunzel.
Period. Okay, Rapunzel. If y'all Rapunzel fans, leave a comment down below. Period. So, which baking show would you be on, and who are you bringing? Either you're gonna be on Bake Off, Cake War, Chopped, or Selena and Chef. Or do you know any like baking shows that you know of?
So some that I know of.
Okay.
I think I would do. So there's a show called Nailed It. Basically, they have.
Nailed it.
Right. And so that's the whole point.
Oh, for real?
You have to try and nail it.
Oh.
There's a chef, okay? Jacques Torres.
Jacques Torres.
Jacques.
Shock.
And basically, he creates a baked good, and you have to try and recreate that.
Okay.
And whoever's closest to nailing it wins. You know, they get a little cash prize.
That part.
So I thought that was really fun because I don't know. I feel like I could do that.
And who you bringing with you?
Probably my mom.
Hello?
She's good with time management.
Right, time management. Yo, Lexy, look, we got like a minute and 30 seconds.
What?
Okay.
You know?
Like.
Or another show that I'd probably go on with a friend.
You going on a friend? Who you
right.
bring as a friend?
I would bring my friend Ty.
Ty?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's a pastry chef. She owns Buttermilk Boutique.
Okay, Ty, if you're watching this, she's gonna bring you on that baking show.
This show called Crime Scene Kitchen.
Oh, Crime Scene Kitchen. Okay.
Yes. If I got an opportunity to go on it, I definitely would go on it with her.
Okay.
So you have like a kitchen, and somebody made something in there, and they clean up a little bit, but they leave traces of what they made behind, like a crime scene.
That's cute. Okay.
The bakers have to go in the crime scene in the kitchen. That's a crime scene.
Right.
And figure out what they made.
Right.
And based off the clues that they left behind, they go, they make it, and whoever got it or was closest to it, you know, they win.
Period.
And so I feel like that's really fun. And every time I watch the show, I'm not even lying to you. I got it right.
Okay,
I was like, they got this flour on the counter. Oh, I know what they made. Meanwhile, I haven't even made half the things they made on the show, but I knew what it was. So I feel like I would do good at it.
Period. I would love to see you on that show.
Like she knows how to do it, but I know like what it is.
How to solve it, trying to configure the mathematics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I'll definitely go on that show with Ty.
Yes, period. So we're almost done with the game. So this game is a little different from before. So this game is called Guess the Cookie.
Ooh, okay.
And I know you're an expert with cookies, and I added like my own elements of the cookies that I put on here, and and there's another surprise for the next cookie.
Okay.
So,
ooh, this is so
you ready?
fun.
So I already have the pictures on here.
All right.
So you're gonna guess the cookie. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2.
Wait, do you want to show the camera first?
Oh yeah, I'm showing the camera. Yeah. So 3, 2.
Wait, it's one whole cookie.
It's one whole cookie.
Oh shoot, but I gotta connect it with these 4 cookies.
You gotta tell me the name of the cookies though.
Oh, I gotta tell you the name of the
Name
cookies.
the
Okay. Snickerdoodle?
Yes.
Funfetti?
Yes.
Or Funfetti sugar cookie?
Or confetti cookies.
Confetti cookie. White chocolate macadamia nut.
Yes.
And toasted almond? Or just toasted, toasted coconut.
Yes. Yes.
I thought that toasted coconut in the middle was an almond.
Oh girl, I'm dead.
Toasted coconut.
Yes.
Ooh, I love all of these.
Yes, period.
Good.
Ready for the next cookies?
Yes.
I think you'll know this one.
Okay.
I think you'll know this one, guys, period. But I'm gonna show you first. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2.
Oh! I know these!
Yes, Miss Girl!
You got New York City black and white cookies.
Okay.
So good. My guava shortbread cookies.
I knew you would know it.
And the #1 bestseller, the Blue Monster. Or Cookie Monster.
Or Cookie Monster. Period. Okay. So tell me about the Cookie Monster though. Like, is that really good? Because I no shade, I tried it.
For copyright purposes. The Blue Monster.
The Blue Monster.
Is, my cookie, the Blue Monster.
Period.
Is cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Crunchy chocolate chip cookies crushed in this blue chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay.
And I also add a little bit of white chocolate in there as well.
I love that.
Because it's like a cookies and cream chocolate chip cookie together. And
Okay.
people expect it to be really sweet.
Right.
But it's a bestseller for a reason.
Right.
It's not too sweet.
When I tried it, was not too sweet. It was like a cute sweet. And then I tasted the Oreos in there, and then the white macadamia chocolate chips or whatever. I was just like, okay, I like this.
Right. You get the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
People love
Girl,
it.
I need some when I go back to New York. Cause I was like, I need some.
I got you.
But this is the end of our game,
Okay.
and this is the end of our show for episode 1.
This was fun.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're welcome, and hopefully I see you next time. So, period. Yes. Y'all, I had a time in North Carolina, but my trip is not over yet. I'm still here for a few days, The weather out here is different. It's 65 degrees out here, and in New York it's 35. I'm just like, oh, I might as well stay here. You know what I'm saying? Period. But with Lexy's Bussin cookies, I just had to get one for the road when I leave. So with many occasions and many traditions, there's always peace and patience when it comes to doing the hustle and the creative work. So stay tuned for more episodes on the podcast. Bye for now.